Good afternoon. I'm Thea Lancaster, and today I'm going to talk about when it's okay to not care. I'd like to start this talk with a story about me taking a test. About 2 weeks ago, I had this very important test to take, about 100 content knowledge point important. And you know that feeling when you get a test and you flip the page and you realize that you know nothing? That was me. But we're taught to keep calm and not panic, so I didn't panic and I kept calm and I got through the test. Then I went to the bathroom and I cried for a little bit, as I'm sure many of you guys have done too. But this led me to a bigger question, multiple questions actually. That was why? Who am I doing this for? What am I doing this for? And the more I thought about it, the more I realized that it probably wasn't me. See, I have this way of thinking where I hold myself to other people's standards, impossibly high, even if it's the same people who have told me that it's okay just to do my best. And I know that a 70 on a test isn't going to keep me from getting into college. Have you ever heard of somebody doing that? Not getting into college because of 70 on a test? Me neither, but I still think that way. So I did some research, and I found in general that extreme stress wreaks havoc on almost every system on the body. Hyperventilation for the respiratory system, and long-term problems with the heart and cardiovascular system, which is way worse than doing bad on a test due to stress. And excessive stress hormones such as cortisol are released by the endocrine system. And then I found another interesting piece of research done by the American Psychological Association where they asked teenagers in high school, on a 10-point scale, what should your average stress level be during the year? And they said 3.9 out of 10. But when they were asked what their actual stress level is, they said 5.8 out of 10. And also, 23% of teens have reported skipping a meal due to stress. So you may finish that pesky assignment, but at what cost? As a swimmer, I'd like to compare this stress to a pool. The water in the pool is the stress, and it's fine as long as it keeps in the pool. But as soon as it starts rising and soon overflowing, it goes into everything else in your life, and it makes it very hard to function and to continue. And it's not something that you can change overnight. I've tried, it does not work. But with all my research, I was suddenly able to connect this to multiple occasions in my life, many actually. And one that really stood out to me, I remember it very clearly. I had a test in Spanish that day, and I remember I was sitting at lunch, and I couldn't eat. I felt too nauseous from the stress, and I couldn't do anything. It felt like I was frozen in place. But now, I know that I shouldn't have done that. Again, I can't change that immediately, but I can work on it and know that if I tried my best, if I care about it, and I gave it everything I had, then it's okay to not care. Now, how does this affect you? You can ask yourself these 3 questions, which I've been doing, and it has helped. Did you do everything you could? Did you try your best, and does it matter to you? If the answers are yes, yes, and no, then it is okay to not care. Thank you.